book characters. I mean, really? I'm getting sick of parents complaining about how comic book characters aren't good role models to their kids, like Harley Quinn. No shit, Charlotte. They're fictional characters. You're supposed to be your kid's role model. I mean, and they actually thought that she was going to be a good role model. No shit, Charlotte. She's a villain. What'd you expect? She's a bad guy. At least she knows what she is. And Margot Robbie is a more calmer Harley Quinn. If you thought she was bad, read the comics and the cartoons. Because the comic book version of Harley Quinn is worse. She's a wear people's faces crazy. She was so crazy that Deadshot shot her in the stomach when she put Joker's face on him and tried to hug him. Oh hey Zane. Did you like the movie Suicide Squad? Because half of it was accurate and I give it a C. This is me ranting about how I'm sick of people trying to change comic book characters. Hold up. I mean, why do you think the psychotic clown princess of crime going to be a good role model for your kids? Even I don't look up to a psychotic clown girl. And if she's going to be a role model, she should be a role model of domestic violence victims. She's a survivor of abusive relationship. Jared Leto's character Joker didn't give 2 cents about Harley in the comic books. He beats the shit out of her and didn't give 2 and he wouldn't lift a finger to save her. I would know. I saw the cartoon growing up in the 90s. You know the Batman cartoon? And the cartoon gave us a cleaner version of how crazy she actually was. She wasn't in love with him, she was obsessed with him. Of course, Harley Quinn is not someone an impressionable young woman should look up to. She's someone that a domestic violence victim should look down on. The fact you keep going back to the guy who treats you like shit, you gave up a good career for him. And you're a shrink, clinical psychiatrist / intern. You gave that up for him. Now you're wanted in 12 states. And you're practically in a nut house that you used to work in. With a boyfriend who barely respects you, who's actually manipulative, cruel. Let's see, what's that last one? He's manipulative, cruel, and selfish. Oh hey, Sebby T. I was talking about how Harley Quinn, from the comic books and movies and cartoons, is not a good role model, and people should stop trying to change her. She was meant to be a villain. And here's the way I see it. She was destined to be Harley Quinn. And not because of the name, well, actually mostly because of the name. It's 10:31 p.m. people. Ignore the bonnet. I mean, all it took for Joker to manipulate her is to tell her lies that she didn't know, tell her stories that were lies that she didn't know were actual lies. All he had to do was tell her a sob story, and she got hooked. it didn't take him long for him to convince her that Batman was the bad guy and he was just misunderstood. For a clinical psychiatrist, she wasn't actually that bright. I mean, do anyone have known anyone who could be that gullible? And there's women actually like that who fall for BS from a monster. I hope this, when I have kids on that, I hope to share my 90s stuff with my kids. And Harley Quinn, like I was saying, should be a role model for domestic violence victims on what not to do and what they should not be like. In the comics, Joker used Harley as a tool and a punching bag, but she'll always go back to him. I mean, he was a much older man, and she was the young, naive girl straight from college. In Arkham Asylum, really, you let a young and impressionable intern interview Joker? Like, whose idea was that? That's like letting a guy, or should I say a male shrink, interview Poison Ivy. I mean, I'm wondering, how did Harley become a clinical psychiatrist if she's that gullible? And did nobody tell her about his lies? It took Batman telling her that she's been punked and played, and she still went back to him after he pushed her out of a window. Oh, she survived? She went to intensive care in Arkham, and he left her a get well soon present, like a flower in a vase, and she still went back to him saying that, oh, he's an angel. Really, bitch? Really? And like I said, Margot Robbie was more like a cleaner Harley Quinn. Because the real Harley would have ripped people's faces off or bit somebody's ear off. And she was more crazier than Margot Robbie's Harley. I mean, never before have I seen anybody so gullible. I would have thought the people who ran Arkham Asylum would be smart enough not to let someone like Harley interview Joker. Don't you guys agree? And Arkham Asylum was incompetent. I mean, Batman, I know you want to help these people, but Joker cannot be saved. I mean, Harley Quinn, she might, after what he did to her, she might be redeemable. Might be. I'm going to go on a limb saying that Harley Quinn might have slept her way through college if she's that dumb as hell and be a shrink. And I listened to the tapes in the Arkham game, the first one, Arkham Asylum, and even I can tell that she was getting manipulated. So, Zane and Sebi, how's your day? Hello? And ladies, be careful. There's actually guys kind of like Joker. Except, hopefully they won't be mass murderers. There's actually guys who are manipulative, cruel, and selfish. So I wouldn't be surprised if Joker used Harley as a human shield. Because he left her in jail many times. He wouldn't have gone back for her. He gave 2 cents about it. And Poison Ivy hated him. The only reason they became friends, Harley and Poison Ivy, is because Poison Ivy was actually in an abusive relationship. So she had her Joker and he turned her into Poison Ivy. Ain't that a damn shame. Well, this is people's and my rant about stop trying to change comic book characters. Stop trying to change Harley Quinn. We comic book nerds love Harley Quinn the way she is. The real one. Anyway, this is people signing out.